Hi, I'm Chuck Wagner, and my role in this film is Dino. It's a faith-based action film, and I know that sounds weird. I think that some of the films that are out there are relatively dry and not dealing with real life. This film is about a real, truth-based story about a mob boss's son, and it is also a story of redemption. There's a lot here other than an action film. Okay, what's your name
Joe Monroe.
and what role are you playing?
Otis. Otis always wanted to be in the family, but of course there was some holdbacks from being in the mafia. But he was always trustworthy. That's why Gino trusted him with his son.
Can you tell me a little bit about Dino?
Dino, that's my man, my best friend, my partner. Man, we grew up together. I used to work for his father, Gino, and he told me to keep an eye out for him. He's like, that sad sack. He'll mess something up always. But, we got into some things, but overall, I know he had my back.
I'm Amy Farmer.
And who are you playing?
My character is Mandy, and I play Dominic's ex-girlfriend.
Can you tell me a little bit about Dino?
I love Dino. He came to my rescue and swept me off my feet if he wasn't older.
What is your relationship with Ruby?
Well, Dino actually learns from a child, and in the end, she's right.
Hi, I'm John Wells.
What character are you playing?
I'm playing the part of Dominic.
Can you tell me about the relationship between Dominic and Dino?
Well, Dominic being kind of the young, the future of the organization, and Dino is more of he's sort of a joke. So Dominic doesn't have a great deal of respect. I think in the times that we're in now, with so much crazy just wickedness that we see in the news every day, people love to see a good redemption story about the human condition. We like to see the light be shed onto the darkness.
Hi, my name is Chris Delgado.
Who are you playing?
I am playing Johnny Colcutt's Rosario in this film.
And he is a mobster, right?
He's basically Dominic's right-hand man.
Would you say that you have any good intentions for Dino?
Johnny Rosario could probably care less to see Dino dead or alive.
Hey everybody, my name's Don Hyun. I'm a gold medalist for the 2008 U.S. Wushu team. I am an actor and a businessman here in Chicago, and I'm here to play a role of a character called Chilo for a film that's being produced and directed by Chuck Wagner. Chilo is essentially a life coach to Dino. Dino is recovering from a troubled past, and Chilo is someone who is kind of helping him, guide him through a character development. Chilo is going to be someone who has experience in martial arts, in acupuncture, herbal remedies, and stuff like that. And he's going to do his best to walk Dino into the right path.
Chris Saunders, I'll be playing Devon. My character's name is Devon.
Is this the first mob movie you've played in?
It will be. Should be very interesting.
Do you like mob movies?
I do. I like mob movies.
Why is it so important to have faith-based films right now?
I think it's important to keep hope alive, to keep the religion going. Don't just give up hope because you saw something on Facebook or you read a meme.
Do you think you could ever like Dino?
That racist SOB? I probably could.
When you first heard Ruby was kidnapped, what did your character Devon want to do?
Oh, he was through the roof. I wanted to kick doors down, start kicking kneecaps off. I was livid.
What was the drug of choice?
My drug of choice was steroids. Why was it steroids? It was because I wanted to be bigger. I wanted to be the bigger guy. I couldn't just be the little guy.
My name is Dion Green, and I play the character Nigel.
What is your relationship with Dino in the rehab?
Me and his relationship are pretty solid, but it's also finding its ground. That's what it's mostly about, because he teases me. He knows I could be more assertive, and he wants that out of me.
What is Nigel like?
I would say he's more of a bashful character, more softly spoken. I'm guessing he's really silent, crafty, but he kind of just the best way to describe it, I would say he has a stutter. He has a stutter. He's very awkward. I would suppose he's kind of out of place, and that's just kind of thing.
What do you feel about Ruby?
Ruby is definitely the light of my character's eyes. I think it's probably the reason he gets up in the morning out of rehab.
My name is Sylvia Wolf-Bush. I am portraying the character of Stephen Carter. Stephen Carter is the father of Ruby.
What is your relationship with Ruby, and how do you guys get along?
Ruby, she's different. Ruby is a very self-contained child. She doesn't need a lot of bemothering or befathering, I should rather say in this case, because my character no longer has a wife at this point. He raises this child by himself.
Why do you feel that now it's so important to have faith-based films?
Well, in this day and age, it becomes quite clear almost at every turn. Every time a new movie is released, that the focus is really a lot on action, on shock value, whether or not it's through language or overtly sexual. And I mean, I'm not saying that there isn't a place for that in entertainment, but it shouldn't be overpowering.
My name is Dale Miller. I play Jerry. He's in charge of all the security at the state-run facility.
What's your relationship like with Dino?
Dino. What can you say about a man named after Fred Flintstone's dog? Dino's all right as long as you don't get to know him.
How do you like working in rehab with all these twitchy people?
Well, everybody makes mistakes. I think my character, Jerry, feels like redemption is always there for those who are seeking it.
Hello, I am Reverend Jason Crosby, and I will be playing myself in the film Dino.
How do you feel about redemption?
We live, I believe, in a society of shame where people are always trying to cover up who they are because they're scared that if people discover who they are, that they won't be liked or they won't be loved. And one of the greatest gifts that God has to give us, that the church can extend on God's behalf, is allowing people to be their true selves, allowing people to know that there's no guilt or shame that is bigger than God's love. And that's what redemption is. Another reason to use this medium, film, to share word about God's love and God's grace that's important is because in the Bible, it's been said what we find are not models for our identity, but mirrors that show us our identity. And I think it's human nature to be taken by that which is shocking to us. It's attractive. That's the world we live in.
Hi, I'm Bobby Ann Crouch. I'm the president of Trinity Angels Productions. Our company is based on the belief that we think it's irresponsible to think that we are not directly affected by what we're listening to and what we're entertaining ourselves with. If we are capable of understanding that we are what we eat, we are the company that we keep, why then are we not paying attention to what we're entertaining ourselves with? As a modern society, we are overexposed to gratuitous sex and violence at every turn. Reverend Crosby just stated that this is the world in which we now live. But does it really have to be? We want to make a change for the better, and we want to start right now with this project. We're super excited about Dino, which is the first in a slate of faith-based projects we have in development. And of course, we wouldn't be here if we weren't asking for your support. Dino is the story of an aging alcoholic mobster who encounters a young girl, Ruby Carter. Ruby changes Dino's life for the better, and Dino changes Ruby's life for the better. And the overtone of our whole film is that God is in the forefront and that we should be fearless and stand for what we believe in. We'd sincerely appreciate your support in this project. You can look around the page and find out your ways to donate, or if you don't have the money right now, please like and share to your social networks, show it to your friends, talk about the film, and above all else, pray for us. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks for your time.